I had this situation a little while ago where I got my tooth pulled out. It was awful, you know. They were telling me for like, God, probably 30 years, you need that tooth out, you need a crown. I was like, just give me the crown. I ain't taking my tooth out. Like, fuck. So, anyways, went in. Well, I started working in a place where I had benefits. So I was like, I might as well go in and deal with this tooth. And the guy's like, the only thing I can do is pull it out. And I was like, I don't want to do that. So we went back and forth for, I don't know, a few months. Finally, I was like, hey, just fucking take it out, you know? And it was bothering me. And, like, if I had to bend over, like, have my head down low, I'd get, like, this weird throbbing in it and stuff. So I went in to the dentist. And the one time he actually was like, I'm not doing it. He's like, I can see the fear in your eyes. It's going to go badly. And I was like, no, what the fuck, bud? Like, I took time off work. Like, you got to do this. He's like, no, I can't. You're going to have to come back and you're going to have to take some sort of pill to tone you down. And I was like, I didn't even think I was being weird, but apparently, fear does weird things to you. Anyway, so checked with the benefits, and they're like, we're not paying for anything other than that tooth being pulled. So I was like, all right, well, buddy, we're just pulling it, doing it old school. So I went in, and they were being really good, and the girl was really nice, and then they were chatting, and I asked him, and I wanted to tell him to shut the fuck up, but I didn't because I'm polite. And because you know when you're in fear and you're trying to act like you're not, and you're sweating, and like every noise is so loud. It's like, oh my god, I'm just fucking take it on, man. Come on, get a fucking sawzall for only fucking years, do it. And yeah, so he put the freezing stuff in my mouth, put the needle in, like he did two, and then he did one in the roof of my mouth, and oh my good god, I started checking out. I was like sick. And then everything was getting like foggy. I was trying to get my sweater off. It was 500 degrees all of a sudden. Anyway, so I'm wrestling, and then I hear him saying, she's going into syncopia. I was like, syncopia, what is that? I can't remember, which it just means that you pass out. But anyway, so I pass out cold. And in my little wall there, I got this thing that I thought that he took my tooth out. Like, I felt like this. I was like, oh my god, things are good. But holy fuck, man, what's going on here? Like, I feel like I'm dying. And so I was like, coming back around, and then like they had that thing that they blow air on your tooth with, and they were like blowing it on my head because I was so hot, and put ice packs on my neck and stuff. He's like, your blood pressure's dropping. I was like, it's okay, my blood pressure's always low. And he's like, shows me the screen. I'm like, oh no, not that low. I was like, oh my god, help this doctor, help this man, I'm gonna die here. Like, I thought that was it. I thought I was dying in that dentist chair. No exaggeration, no fucking whatever, fluffer butter or whatever. I like seriously thought I was dead. I prayed to God so many times, like out loud, like, please God, help him. Anyway, so he called a bunch of people in the room, and they got me backwards and bent my knees and rubbed my legs and stuff, and so I started coming back around. And I was like, so that was fucking scary, man. I thought it was dying. I said, thank God you got that tooth out, though. He's like, I never even touched your tooth yet. And that was all just from the freezing. Are you fucking serious? He's like, yeah, I don't know. This might be a difficult case. I might have to send you to a specialist. I was like, dude, after that needle's been in my mouth, we're doing this today. Because there's no option. His tooth is coming out, so. Started to go at it, he ripped and he tugged, and at first I was like, it's okay, Jamie, it's all gonna be it, it's fine, and then I don't even know how far he was in. He started like fucking slicing the tooth and trying to take piece by piece out, and he was getting all frustrated, and oh my god, it was so awful. Anyways, I shouldn't tell stories like this again to deter other people from going to the dentist, but it was a bad fucking experience. It really, what's up, man? That's one of my fellow hookers there, yeah. Too. But he doesn't have a fucking paver like this sexy fucking beast on here. Anyway, so now I find I've got this slur. This tooth is missing. I'm like, it's driving me nuts. Other thing that's really weird too, I didn't realize this before, is your popsicles, tried, you know, and oh my god, I like some little piece of popsicle getting that hole. Hi. But also on this side, these two, oh my god, the pain. So, yeah, there's a lot with the dental extraction. It's, probably been at least 2 months, and it's just healing. I actually had probably been a month after it happened. I was like playing with my gum, and like there was like a really sharp thing, and it was a shard in my tooth. I guess my body must have pushed it out, like it was still left inside. My body's like, here, here's one more piece for your fucking collection. I really wanted to keep the tooth because I wanted to see if one of my friends could make me one on a 3D printer that I could just like jam in there so there wasn't this gaping hole and I could maybe talk properly. But you chop the tooth into so many pieces, you couldn't make a mold off it. So I guess I'll just have to get somebody who, you know, is very creative and eager to come up with something new, and maybe they can print me up a tooth and I won't have this freaking slurring problem. But I used to clean for this elderly lady. She was in her 90s. She was a little freaking doll. She had been around the block. She was super classy. It was funny too because she's from Toronto, and she went to the same little school as my dad. You know, a very long time ago, right? But she used to say, you know, she had a lisp. Hello. She was so freaking cute. She's like, my family thinks that I have a lisp. I've never had a lisp. I don't know why they think that. I don't know why they think that. I'm not sure. She's like, do you think I have a lisp? No, I don't hear no lisp. So, you know, if I say, hi, do I sound like I'm slurring? No, Jamie, don't tell me you're slurring. You sound perfectly normal. Okay, thank you. Anyways, I've always had like a big issue with dentists. I've always had super fear of them. I had a very scary dentist when I was a child. He was like 12 feet tall, 900 pounds, and he had this like white coat doing up here, and walk in, he never smiled. It's kind of funny for a dentist. Why would you never smile? You gotta have some nice chicklets behind there, right? Show them off. But yeah, no, there was no smiling. There was no, you know, nowadays the kids go to the dentist, they get a sticker, and they get a fucking sucker, and they get a whatever, a chance to win an iPad or something. We didn't get shit. Oh no, we did get a toothbrush and some tooth floss. Here's your toothbrush and tooth floss. Get to school, your appointment's over. Your appointment's over, I know it sucked, but there's no reward for it whatsoever, except you get to keep your teeth, maybe. Nowadays, we just, which I like, because I like that these kids are scared of the dentist because they don't have like a big, towering, supersized man that hurts you every time you go there. That's enough about childhood dental trauma, okay? Let's just not talk about dentists anymore. When I went to lab school, I just said don't talk about it anymore. When I went to lab school, there's a dental assistant program in the same school. I don't know, holy fuck, if you've been talking in somebody's mouth all day. Especially if they got the halitosis. Yeah, what else? Looking back there. She's looking fine in 89. That was a good year, actually. Oh yeah, it was a really good year. Oh, pull hard. Aye.